Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your breaker for tonight's show.
Oh my God.
Likes long walks on the beach, candlelight dinners in his Patrick Mahomes jersey.
None are better than this one, the best quarterback in the world.
Oh, there
Patrick
he is.
Mahomes.
And staring at the messy posters over his bed, it's Kamen Entchev.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. Kamen Entchev here with Robbie Lopez. We got Nick here off to the side doing some host training, ready for a big show today. A brand new vault with brand new headliners. A Drew Brees custom speed flex, Mike Evans flex. There's a Travis Kelce flex. There's a lot of goodies in there. Ed Reed speed flex. Such a 6-6 series. Every single headliner is available, guys. Get after that vault series. We do have a pairing up. It's 2 in the new, 2 in the old in that quad box break. Once we get that pairing done, it'll be just a new series by itself. We also have a diamond break. We have the last pairing in the diamonds. It's 3 in the new, 1 in the old, and it's a double, single, and quad in the brand new diamonds. A lot of flexes left in there. A lot of multi-signed items. So we have a TJ Watt speed flex, John Elway speed flex, Malik Neighbors speed flex. Every helmet left that's a photoed headliner is either a speed flex or a multi-signed helmet. A lot of heat in there. College series still got some big names. Ricky Williams left, one of the best college players ever. Practice squad is winding down, then fresh headliners in the new set. Basketball has a 4 in 6 chance at a headliner. Shaq, Magic, Dominique Wilkins, Allen Iverson. I can't wait to get started. How you doing today, Robbie?
I'm doing actually great, filling in for Alex. He's a busy man over there in production, so I said, hey, Alex, go do some production work. I'll fill in for you. It's great to be here every single day this week now.
You have been here every single day. I was like, you look up, Robbie's on the screen every day here. So I know, Nick, you're in here. How you doing today, Nick?
I'm doing great. Like I said, a little confused. I didn't even know what day it was, but we're here.
We're here, and we're ready. Actually, Jason and Robbie, I would say that is something our marketing team does send over.
Okay.
So you should be good.
Okay.
I would use that code for a second chance and get in that jersey break, my man.
I was gonna say that's the first time I've ever heard someone say that. That's why I put the message out there. Customer service.
Customer service. If you have any questions, they're a great group to get a hold of. But that is something we do offer.
Second chance? Now that sparked my interest. I don't know. Hopefully that may spark Jason's interest.
Right. We got Ricky in the chat. Not Ricky Widmer, Ricky Lisso saying, Kamen, are you a soccer guy? Seen in the intro, you were dreaming of Messi. We're a soccer family. Would be interested in some women's soccer stuff for my daughter. So, Ricky, I would say 100% I am a soccer guy. It was my first true love. It was the first sport that got me to want to be a sports broadcaster. It is like, for me, soccer, football, and basketball are kind of my big three. They're on the same pedigree. I love all three sports. Also, the freshman B team leading goal scorer in high school. Played some high school soccer as well. Big Messi fan, my favorite athlete of all time. If you want women's soccer stuff for your daughters, I would say stay tuned to our 1 in 4 series, which might drop after basketball, after college. We do have a 1 in 4 mixer that has football, baseball, basketball, then the everything else category, which features soccer, hockey, movies, entertainment. We've had Mia Hamm in the break room. Mm-hmm. We've had Hope Solo in the break room. Yep. Male soccer players, Messi, Ronaldo, Erling Haaland, Harry Kane, Wayne Rooney,
yep.
Pele.
Yep.
So there is soccer in the break room. There might be soccer in the next 1 in 4. I haven't had a chance to look at it yet, but it's going to be really, really cool.
We had Suarez, too.
Luis Suarez?
Yeah, Luis Suarez.
I love Luis Suarez.
We had him both on his Argentina jersey and his Spain jersey.
Right? Yeah, so Jason, I will check in with customer service. As Gino says, I love that, by the way. The customer service team has had the fastest response I've ever seen. Legendary, says
there
Gino.
There you go, Gino. Thank
they
you.
helped my address change correct. It was fixed in less than 5 minutes. So there you go. So, Jason, I would reach out to customer service. So they will figure it out. I will be completely honest with you, Jason, though. Those codes are set up as a one-time only use. Mm-hmm. So if you have used that code before, it will not work the second time. We have a lot. I'm not saying that Jason's doing this because, obviously Jason's an awesome guy. But we have people that try to use the same code multiple times. It will not work. Nope. So if you've used that code once before, it will no longer work. Now, some of our codes do expire. So if you got that code a while back, we might be able to rehook you up with a new code. But those are one-time only codes. You cannot use them multiple times. So my daughters play for the Missouri Rush Club. There we go, Ricky. Well, I lived in Missouri for 6 years, so got to love that. It's a big soccer community. So no pre-fills to get us started. We'll do our dice roll, and we'll do our setup. I know college was the chase. I did the dice roll. Did I do the dice roll? I don't think I did.
No.
I think we have the college up when we were practicing.
We were still waiting on that.
So dice roll and randomizer getting set up, and then we'll do a top-to-bottom rundown. So 1 and a 6 looking for 6 or higher. 7 on the dice roll. 7 will do.
Bobby Boulay.
Bobby Boulay in the breaks?
Yeah, he got a spot in the jersey. So
What's
1
up,
to go
Bobby?
now in those jerseys, folks. 1 to go.
So that will be our first break of the show. Let's see here. Chase is going to be basketball, which is a great chase. Want to get this basketball out of the room this show.
Yeah.
4 headliners in 6 boxes. Shaq, Allen Iverson, Magic Johnson, Dominique Wilkins. We get this basketball cleared out. We'll drop that 1 in 4. Ricky might see soccer in there. Ooh. We'll see.
Shaq-a-Rooney. I want to see the Shaq.
Yeah, Shaq is awesome.
Shaq is great.
Shaq jersey in this series. One of the best personalities in all of sports.
Love watching him on TNT.
So, yeah, I watched it last night. Shaq and a Fool inside the NBA. Definitely a favorite segment of mine. So let's get started with the breaks. This is a brand new Vault series. Such a sick list of names. All these photoed headliners are available. My goodness, what is that Drew Brees helmet? It's a ripped Saints and Purdue helmet. Second all-time in passing yards. Second all-time in passing touchdowns. One of the best quarterbacks ever on a beautiful Saints speed flex. These flexes run north of $1,000. Very often north of $1,500, especially the ones with the quarterbacks. So that is very, very cool on Drew Brees. We do have Mike Evans. My favorite moment from this last weekend set of games. The Tampa Bay Bucks have virtually clinched the playoff spot. They could kneel and end the game. Mike Evans needed 5 yards to get to 1,000 yards for the 11th straight season. Needed 5 yards to get a $3 million bonus. Instead of kneeling, the Bucks threw Mike Evans the ball. He got his bonus. Awesome helmet. That's the ripped creamsicle into the new Bucks lid. One of the most consistent receivers of all time.
You see what Todd Bowles said after?
What did he say?
He just said he owes him a couple mil after that.
There you go, right? How about this Travis Kelce? It's got Kelce across the top. It's the ripped speed flex, the salute to service. One of the best tight ends, if not the best tight end of all time. his autograph value soaring. I mean, whether it's dating Taylor Swift, whether being on commercials, whether on podcasts, every single sports fan, and honestly, pretty much everybody in the country knows Travis Kelce. He is one of the most identifiable athletes in the game. Awesome helmet worth a bunch of value on the Speed Flex. You can actually get in that quad box. You land in the AFC West, you can get Travis Kelce and John Elway. Those two flexes combined worth well over $2,000. You can also get Drew Brees and Mike Evans. Those two flexes combined worth well over $2,000. Now you got a TJ Watt and an Ed Reed double up in the AFC North. We got the GOAT receiver Jerry Rice double up with the GOAT defensive tackle Aaron Donald. We got the best looking autograph Curtis Martin and one of the best receivers Justin Jefferson. Such a loaded series. My recommendation is getting after that one for sure. Now, the jersey break is ready, guys, so I'll showcase a couple other quick series, then we'll get in that jersey break coming up. We got a lot of comments coming in. Jason's new here. Do a lot of breaks on other platforms. Quality in here is top-notch. Got to have your money ready because a lot of guys buy all the spots. Quality is great. And I'll say this, Jason. If you're going to buy one spot in a break, whether you go up against 7 different people or one person with 7 spots, your odds do not change. Ricky grabbed the last jersey, and the spots on our break, Steven, are different. Here's the live break page link. Quad box break is 4 items. Double box break is 2 items. You can see the prices as much as $400 to get in a quad college, as little as $28 in a jersey break. Let me showcase the diamonds real quick, then we'll do the jersey break. 20 boxes left in the diamond helmets. We have 7 photoed authentic headliners. I gotta say, guys, that Malik Neighbors Speed Flex is nuts. That is the best looking lid in the room. I mean, objectively, you know, you could argue Travis Kelce, Mike Evans, John Elway, bigger names, but that helmet, the Chrome Flex, this guy's autograph value is gonna soar. He had over 100 catches playing for the Giants with Daniel Jones, Tommy DeVito, and my boy Drew Lock behind no offensive line. This team gets an offensive line, more time to throw him the ball. This team gets a legitimate quarterback. Imagine how many catches he gets with a good offense. Holy cow.
He's QB proof.
Right? QB proof. I like that, Nick. QB proof. We got the Lewis and Reed dual side authentic. The TJ Watt Speed Flex, the best player in the game on defense. He's a Steeler. One of the most iconic franchises. Everybody always wants Steeler items. Steeler triple sign, the Hall of Fame linebackers. Then we got the John Elway Speed Flex, one of the best quarterbacks of all time. The McLaurin and Robinson dual signed. Then we do have the Joyner, Fouts, and Winslow for the Charger Hall of Fame trio. Triple sign on that one. So, a lot of goodies. No doubt about that. So, Gino, if you're wondering what's available as far as breaks before you enter, just ask us. We'll usually do a rundown of the breaks we offer, but more than happy to ask us. We'll let you know what's left. And the other one real quick that I'll showcase before this jersey break is going to be the basketball break. We're down to 6 boxes left. It's the Chase Wheel Spin, Shaq, Iverson, Magic Johnson, 3 former MVPs, 3 Hall of Famers, not to mention another Hall of Famer, Dominique Wilkins, in there as well. So jersey break is coming up. Next man up. We got Jason Daisy, Timothy Boulay, Dalton Carver, Terry Klein, Robert Boulay, and Richard Lissow. So, Terry, let us know what team you like and how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. Brand new customer, Terry, in the house. So, jersey single number 1. Go ahead and drop me a box number. The jersey is single and ready to mingle.
Oh, yeah.
30 people watching across all 3 platforms, YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. If you're new to the break room, if you have questions, do not hesitate to ask. We're more than happy to help you guys out. We do have 3 to go in that vault double, by the way. So we are knocking on that vault double. Maybe the next break will do. Ricky wants 7.
He's getting 7.
So, very cool. There we go. Box 7. The John Elway box is, Robbie would say.
John Elway.
So we'll get 7 off the ticker. Thank you, Ricky.
Out there in those diamonds?
Almost everybody, Robbie. The diamonds are full, man.
Diamond's got that beautiful John Elway Speed Flex.
Mm-hmm.
My guy out there.
He's out there in the vault as well.
Oh,
We got
there he
2
is.
John Elways.
Wow, 2 John Elways.
Yeah, John Elway galore here. And actually, I think that one also might be a Speed Flex, Robbie. Might double check the graphic. That got
know,
put up.
that's-
I think that might be a Speed Flex as well.
Let's take a look.
Dice roll was 7. 7 clicks. We got Terry Klein up top in the NFC North. Looking to be king or queen in the North. I guess Terry is a gender neutral name, so I better be careful. We know we've had that Jody mix up, right? We got Dalton Carver in the NFC South, Richard Lasso in the NFC East, Timothy Boulay, NFC West, Jason Daisy, AFC North, Terry Klein also in the AFC South, Dalton Carver, AFC East, and Robert Boulay, AFC West. R3D says, give me the AFC West. Not this time. Maybe next time.
So yeah, you're right. That John Elway is a Speed Flex.
There you
in the
go.
vault.
My eyes are not going crazy. So
eyes do not-
we got a beautiful jersey coming up here. This is one of my favorite nicknames in all of sports. How about Pocket Hercules Maurice Jones-Drew? I actually didn't know that nickname until I started working here. Occasionally he inscribes it Pocket Hercules, but former Pro Bowl running back, all pro. I believe led the NFL in rushing yards one season. That's the AFC South. Terry Klein, first ever order, first ever win. Maurice Jones-Drew, the beautiful teal jersey with the Beckett QR code. What a start, Terry. Nothing like a W on the
Nice.
first break.
Yeah, beginner's luck, or what do we call it? Beginner's mojo.
New customer
New customer,
mojo
yeah,
is
there
the
you go.
term. New customer mojo. What's going on? Common and Robbie, hope all is well, says Richie. We're good, Richie.
Richie!
We just missed you in the break room. Get in those breaks, Richie. I miss Richie so much that I've forgotten what team he likes. Remind me of your squad, Richie. Richie Knight.
Richie Knight.
Ricky says, nice different team, right? We do have all the teams represented,
Oh, Dalton Culver just missing his spot.
right? I was going to say, we have some teams that are in the room more often than not, but all 32 teams are in the room at some point, right? We don't get a ton of Jaguar hits, but here's the good one, Maurice Jones-Drew. I always liken him to Reggie Bush because they were at college at the same time. I watched, Maurice Jones-Drew at UCLA and Reggie Bush at USC. And in college, Reggie Bush was better, no doubt. Maurice Jones-Drew, though, ended up being a better pro back than Reggie Bush. So, kind of interesting.
Go ahead and ask Christopher, Robert, Scott, and Matthew box numbers for the Vault Double. They
Vault
closed
Double
it.
coming up.
Matthew McLaughlin closing out with the final 3 spots in that.
And then you can put up a
And then
one-in-one
I'll put-
pairing
yep,
for the next
I'll put
one.
up that 1-1 coming up.
Gino has a good question. What's the difference between Beckett's cert or JSA cert? Not a major difference. They're two of the most reliable companies when it comes to certifications. Now, our company here, our boss, our owner, Matt Salas, he knows more about memorabilia than pretty much anyone in the world except for maybe Bob Boulay, because Bob knows a lot as well.
Bob is an encyclopedia.
But I was going to say, we only go with the reputable companies. Actually, we've had people that have emailed me asking, can I sell you guys this item? And we're like, well, what's the cert? And they list the cert, Matt's like, not reliable. So Beckett, JSA, PSA, Radke, Fanatics, Schwartz. I'm probably forgetting something, Robbie, but we only have the most, recognizable and most, reliable certification companies in our break room.
Now it seems like the theme. A lot of athletes are going to their own personal.
Yeah, like I think like Emmitt Smith has the Prova, for example, and then a few other guys, like you said, have their own as well. There you go, Jim. You won last night. That a boy. Now, what's that saying? Beginner's luck. I found out I won yesterday. No clue what I'm doing. Whatever you're doing is working. So Richie's a Patriots fan. We do have a Drake May UNC authentic in the college, Richie. And then Matthew McLaughlin, that vault doubles coming up. Hold the phone. Let me go ahead and ask everybody for the numbers because we do have to have the host put it in the chat. Then you can call out numbers. I know Matthew's excited, though, and I don't blame him. Vault double number 1. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys. You're welcome, Gino. No problem. Like I said, any questions, do not hesitate to ask. We are here to answer them. Need that Bucks lid converted into an Eagles lid, says Jim. Well, if it were only that easy, my man. Plenty of Eagle lids you can get in the break room, though. Hop in those breaks. Here we go. Matthew wants 19 and 25. Thank you, Matthew. 19 and 25 coming up.
So the 1 and 1, it's I see it. What was the last vault called?
The last vault is jump ball.
Jump ball. That's right.
Jump ball. Thank you, Mr. McLaughlin. Hope you've been good, Matt. Matt is gearing up for postseason. He's a huge Lions fan. Very, very hopeful on a Super Bowl championship, huh, Matt? I do have the Lions in my Super Bowl, but I have the Chiefs beating them. My preseason pick. I'm not straying away from it. We do have some UK Wildcat gear, Gino. We do get that once in a while. That'd be in our college series. Cannot promise a Kentucky item, but we've seen it before, that's for sure. So 7 clicks for the dice roll. We got ourselves Robert Finch up top in the NFC North. NFC South is Christopher McDonald. Matthew McLaughlin in NFC East. Matthew McLaughlin, NFC West. Robert Finch, AFC North. Robert Finch, AFC South. Robert is also a Lions fan. Had that big Amon-Ra St. Brown speed flex last night. Scott Pride, AFC East. And Matthew McLaughlin in the AFC West. Says Chiefs, no, go Pride, says Matthew, right? That's the thing, the Lions are Lions Pride. Do you have a second, Robbie? Or maybe even Nick can get them 19 and 25 in that vault.
Oh, vault? I'm sorry.
I think they're over there, actually. No, I think they're right there. I know it's the small print, not the vault boxes. 19 and 25. And Scott Pride says, go Lions. There you go. A lot of pride among Lions fans, that's for sure. And this is the best Lions team of all time. I love the Lions. They're really, really fun. I shouldn't like them as a Bears fan, but I appreciate them greatly as a team. Ooh, Jim says, hate to break it to the Lions fans. They're not getting past the Birds. Is there an update, Jim, on Jalen Hurts? Is he playing?
Still concussion protocol.
Still concussion protocol. So I definitely think if Jalen Hurts plays...
Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, I was going to say, if Jalen Hurts plays, they should beat the Packers. But if Kenny Pickett or the kid from Stanford plays...
I would love if Tanner McKee just torches the Packers.
That would be amazing, but it's going to be tough.
That would be great.
Casey with 3-peat says Andrew. Now he's a Chiefs fan. I challenged the chat yesterday to pick what team you think will win that's not your team. Because every Lions fan, every Chiefs fan, every Ravens fan, every Bills fan, every Eagles fan, the legitimate contenders, they're all going to pick their team. I've never seen, a fan of a team that is a legitimate Super Bowl contender say, you know what, we're really good. I think that team's a little bit better. Never seen that happen in the chat. Probably never will. We've had multiple Drake May speed flexes, Richie Knight. And we do have Drake May on a UNC helmet right now in that college series. So we do get a lot of Drake May in our break room.
Yeah, I'm with Jim. Touchdown Tanner.
Touchdown Tanner McKee. That'd be fun. I mean, I'll definitely be cheering for the Eagles. There's no doubt about that. Definitely going to be cheering for the Eagles this weekend. All right, full-size rep helmet coming up. Full-size replica helmet in the first vault box. Ooh, this is nice. This is a beautiful, beautiful lid. Beautiful, beautiful lid. One of my favorite flashes, the Panther Flash. It is Chuba Hubbard. Terrific running back. Carolina, not a great team. They're looking better. Not a great offensive line, but this man continues to get the job done. Chuba Hubbard was 8th in the league in rushing yards this season. That's the NFC South. Christopher McDonald, nice hit on Chuba Hubbard. So I wouldn't hate it for the Lions to win. I do like the team and the vibe, says Jim. If I could pick a different team, would be the Lions, says Andrew. And then Matthew saying the Bills, but the grit will not quit. Yeah, I think I offended one of our guys last night. I think it was 43 Highlander. I listed the Lions as my 3rd Super Bowl favorite. I was like, 3rd Super Bowl favorite's pretty good. Because I've got the Chiefs or Bills, then I have the Lions out of the NFC.
Sounds about
I've been a Lions fan a long time, so it's been easy to say other teams are better. So I know this is the team to beat, says 43 Highlander. You are used to it, that's for sure. Just such a different vibe with the Lions. Being the, losing team. I know Dan Campbell, 0-16 as a player. Now he's the coach, and they are, one of the best teams in the NFL. If they were a little bit healthier on defense, I might even put them as my second favorite. Now, they look good against the Rams, but the defensive injuries are, for me at least, as an outsider, a little bit concerning for the Lions. We'll put the Chuba Hubbard back in the box. You know what? I'll leave this one out for now. I know it's not going to be in the video, but I like to have helmets on the table. We are a memorabilia company after all, right? Jim says, Eagles-Ravens, and this is in no way influenced by the preseason future bet I placed. Okay, Jim. Sounds like not at all influenced. There's a bet, I think, on ESPN bet. It's Chiefs and Lions versus the field for plus 105. Something I'm strongly considering. All right, the second helmet in this vault. Another full-size replica. Oh, Jim. Oh, Jim. Here's your team. It's an Eagle lid. Matthew McLaughlin, Darren Sproles. One of the smallest players in football history, but a terrific guy, no doubt. Three-time Pro Bowler. He was an all-decade team guy as a returner. Actually, he's got the single-season record for all-purpose yards. Most rushing, receiving, punt, and kick return yards combined. The great Darren Sproles for Matthew McLaughlin. Very nice, Matthew. And, I mean, we have these Lions fans, these Eagle fans in the chat. I can tell you guys this. We have a ton of Lion and Eagle items that are not necessarily photoed headliners. They're two of the most common teams in the break room. You enter a break, you'll see a Lion and an Eagle pretty much every show we do. Very nice on Darren Sproles. He's a Charger, too, a Saint. Kansas State Wildcat in college. Had almost 2,000 yards rushing in college, guys. He's really, really good. All right, Matthew. And that next vault, by the way, is a pairing. The 1-1 and the 2-2. You guys can see the new series. We're down to, I believe now, Robbie, 7 boxes left in the old set. 3 vault keys left. 2 secondary headliners. And that new series has all the headliners available in the vault.
Okay.
I like it.
The only thing I need to do is grab the photo.
So Bob is dropping in some more info on the cert companies. So there you go. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but Bob has a lot of good stuff, guys. Go ahead and read Bob's comments right there for sure. But JSA, PSA, and Beckett will authenticate items that were signed both at shows where they witnessed the signings as well as items they had signed somewhere else, which are pretty much the most reliable and the ones we go to as well. So they'll compare your item to known authenticated signatures. Other companies like Radke, Mill Creek, Schwartz Sports, TriStar are companies that run their own shows and private signings and only authenticate items from their shows and signings. So there you go. But everything we have here in our break room is authenticated. Everything is legit. You don't have to worry about scams, ripoffs, fake items. This is the place to get the most reliable autographs. And it is in the sign, Ultimate Autographs. Every single item that comes to this room is autographed by a terrific football player, or in the case of our basketball series or baseball series, some terrific athletes.
Definitely a more you know moment type deal.
Right? Yeah. No doubt about it. I told you Bob knows everything, so he knows everything. No doubt about that. Everything about everything, Bob. No doubt about that, Mr. Bobby B. So, guys, what are we doing next? What are we doing next? We have a spot taken in that quad pairing for the vault. We do have that double pairing up as well. So I would rock and roll in that vault. We got to knock out at least one basketball break today. That is the Chase Wheel Spin, the basketball series. So what do you guys think? I'll put this in the chat. What would you guys like to break next? We do have a lot of eyeballs right now. 39 people watching across all 3 platforms. if you ever catch yourself thinking, man, there's only like 8 people watching this thing, just know we're on 3 platforms, YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. So you got to basically times it by 3. And I'll be honest, we get more viewers on Twitch than the second most on YouTube and the least on Facebook on average. For example, right now, 29 watching on Twitch, 5 on YouTube, and 3 on Facebook. If you do watch our show off our website, which you can do on the bottom right-hand corner, it does register as a Twitch view. So those watching on the website registers as a Twitch view. So let me know, guys. Plenty of you guys in the room here ready to rock and roll. Do have a question for all the new people watching the show right now, guys. What is your favorite football team? Want to get these new guys in these breaks? Tons of new customers this week, Robbie. I know in our show on Monday, we had like 10 new people, didn't we?
Yeah, we got a lot.
Right? Happy birthday, Trevor Massey. The jokester here.
Hey,
Trevor
Trevor!
Massey. Happy birthday, sir. What's left in the old vault? So, Steven, we have 3 vault keys. A $300 vault key, a $200, and a $100. We have a Roger Craig and a Frank Gore secondary headliner, but everything is left in the new vault. And I always encourage these guys in these pairings to just get in the pairing. Because, there's these big headliners go in the very first boxes we see. So the fact that there's 1 in the new, 1 in the old, or 2 and 2, as long as all the headliners are in this new one, it really shouldn't matter what's left in the old one. Because every time you enter, you have a chance at all these headliners. 30 box series, and we have 10 photoed, authentic headliners. And these are, some of the best players to ever play the game here in the break room. Some of the best players to ever play the game. Jerry Rice is probably the best receiver of all time. Justin Jefferson, though, he plays long enough. He could break Rice's records. Probably the best receiver currently in the NFL. Jamar Chase may be better this season, but you look at the last 5 seasons, no one's been better than Justin Jefferson. Travis Kelce, same thing. Look at the last 5 seasons, the best tight end in football. Mike Evans, the most consistent receiver. TJ Watt, he's the best defensive player now. Before Watt, Aaron Donald was the best defensive player. Curtis Martin, the best looking autograph. Hall of Fame quarterbacks, Drew Brees and John Elway. In my opinion, the best safety ever, Ed Reed. No scrubs in this break room.
No scrubs.
No scrubs.
No scrubs.
No scrubs. You want a scrub? Go elsewhere.
Is that a TLC reference?
Yeah, it is a TLC reference.
Are you not going chasing waterfalls?
Ain't no scrubs.
You ever seen the movie The Other Guys?
It's not.
Is that with Will Smith?
Yeah, it's Will Smith
Yeah.
and Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, legends.
These guys.
Who got in this vault quad? Ricky.
That'll be John. Ricky? I'm not Ricky.
Robbie.
There you go.
I'm looking at Ricky's comments in the chat. Robbie.
Did you forget who you're working with
I
today?
don't even work with Ricky. I don't know why I would list him as the name.
We got John Gagliano, if I said that right.
Okay.
Gagliano.
Is it John Gagliano?
There you go.
Is he
Gagliano.
back?
And Matthew
Oh.
McLaughlin.
My boy John Gagliano back in the break room. Good to have you, Johnny Gags. He's a big Giants fan. Always a pleasure.
Matthew buying 2 more, so that's 2 to go now, folks.
2 to go. That vault quad will be coming up here momentarily. And how about this? Exciting news coming into the break room. Breaking news.
Breaking news.
Trevor Massey says, I got some news for you.
Uh-oh.
My fiance is pregnant. It's a boy. Trying to convince her that if I win my first full-size helmet, we'll name our son that player's first name.
Please be Chuba.
Trevor, this is probably not the best idea. But you know what? I think it'd be awesome.
So, but wait, who is he chasing, though?
He's always chasing dolphins, but, he would take any helmet.
What if he gets the triple?
I'm trying to think of the triple.
Or is he just getting it any spot, any break?
Well, any full-size helmet's player's first name.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
I'm trying to think of what's the most outrageous. Chuba's probably up there. Most outrageous first name. What could your son be?
Tyreek is pretty great.
Tyreek Hill? Yeah. So He needs to win, says Steven. Congrats, says Gino. Big congrats, Trevor. Whenever someone is, engaged, married, pregnant in our break room, we consider that a win, part of the break room family. Now, Nick, I don't know if you've heard this. I think Nicolette might have heard this, but a couple weeks ago, we had an engagement on the show. We had a customer say that if I win the Russell Wilson Speed Flex, I'm going to propose to my girlfriend. Sure enough, he won the Russell Wilson Speed Flex at 1:20 in the morning, mind you. Calls into the show. We get him live on the show, and he pops the question. And, of course, she said, F yes. Not just yes, said F yes.
That's awesome.
So there's all sorts of fun stuff going down at UA. And we
always nice to get a new breaker with the new kiddo coming in. So
right? And we did pull the Chuba Hubbard. We did pull the Chuba Hubbard right now, but maybe he's in the new vault, right? Who knows? You know what would be a good name? Champ. Champ Bailey.
Yeah.
What's your name, Champ? So Jack, Andy, Massey. If you get these Steelers triple sign, says Bradley Williams. It's Jack Lambert, Jack Ham, and Andy Russell. So Jack, Andy. That's your name. Or
Well,
just Jack Andy.
Matthew closed out that Vault Quad box.
All right, Vault Quad coming up. Thank you, Mr. McLaughlin. This is probably the best break right now with all the headliners in the new set. Vault Quad, drop me 2 box numbers in the new and 2 in the old.
Is that going to do it for that quad too?
No, we'll do another one. Because
Okay.
we still have 7. That'll be 5 left.
Oh, okay.
We do have 1 in that double pairing, so we'll do 2 more than I think, Robbie.
Okay.
2 more quad pairings. All right, list is ready. If it'll load. Actually, oh, there they are. John Gagliano and Matthew McLaughlin. 1 for Johnny Gags and 7 for Matthew McLaughlin. College helmets left, Gino, George Kittle, Drake May, and Ricky Williams. 8 boxes left, 3 photoed headliners, and then some great bonus hits as well. So let me know, Matthew and Johnny Gags here on your box numbers. Let me know, sir. Oh, Deo de Bangbo. That'd be a fun name.
I had a hard time saying that name yesterday because I pulled it out and I was like, Alex.
Yeah,
how would you say this guy's
That's
name?
a hard name.
But I know I was like, Deo.
Deo.
But what's his last? How do you say it?
And you know what? I think it's actually pronounced like Odangbo. It looks different.
Oh yeah,
I think it's pronounced different than what it looks.
something like that.
All right, so the new is 1 through 30. So, Matthew, we do have a new set out there. This is 2 from the new set, 2 from the old. I know we called numbers that are all on the old set. So let me know what numbers you want in the new set and what numbers you want in the old set. Because new is 1 through 30. That's my bad for not putting that in there. And then keys are A through E on the new as well. So let me know what numbers you want from the old and what numbers you want from the new, Mr. McLaughlin. Matthew's always getting the last laugh. That's what he does here in the break room.
No.
So, yeah, let me know, brother, which ones you want. Just say the first 2 are from the old, the next 2 are from the new. Unless you want 7 and 16 in the new and 20 and 21 in the old. I just want to make sure he gets the numbers he wants. The old numbers are the first one scrolling, 7, 12, 16 through 18, 20 and 21, and the new is 1 through 30. So the new he wants 19 and 23. Thank you, sir. Then which ones would you like in the old?
The new, you said?
New is 19 and 23.
Okay. Old.
And how about the old, Matthew? The old are the first one scrolling. 7, 12, 16, 17, 18, 20, and 21. As you can see, we are winding down on our boxes in the old one. Then he wants 20, and so we don't have 23. We do have 20, though.
I thought I had it.
So 20 coming off. 7, 12, 16 through 18, and 21. So no 23. Let me know which one you would like, Matthew.
20 we got?
We do have 20.
Okay.
And we do have
Just
20,
waiting on
the
the
Barry
other one.
Sanders
Okay.
number. Of course, he's calling out 20 for his boy, Barry Sanders.
20 from the old, which
Yep. And I'll get started randomizing. I'm going to copy and paste those numbers for Matthew so he sees them. Oh, 21, Robbie. 21. Barry Sanders and Deion Sanders numbers here. Thank you, sir. And that new set, guys, again, every single headliner available. We have not pulled a single headliner in the new set. Ready for some fireworks in this vault. Ready for some fireworks. Got 4, 5, 6, and 7 clicks. All right, John Gagliano has the NFC West. Matthew McLaughlin has the rest. NFC West could be Jerry Rice. All right, first box coming up in the vault quad box break. All right, we got a vault key. Got a vault key. Vault key coming up. Winner of this box will get a $300, a $200, or a $100 vault key gift card. All right, we got a Saints lid here. One of the best offensive linemen of all time. Hall of Fame 2012 inscription. Free Willie. Willie Roaf. NFC South, Matthew McLaughlin. Now, Colin and I once looked up, because we were just curious, who the best offensive linemen of all time were. And this article we found had Willie Roaf as the 7th best offensive lineman to ever play the game. If you're 7th best at what you do ever, you're pretty darn good at what you do. And you got a bonus vault key and a gift card as well, Matthew. So we have A, B, and E in the old vault. A, B, and E. Which one would you like? Ooh, here we go. Trevor says, girl says it depends on who we get, but she said maybe. So I'm in the vault for the first time. I guess if you pick the name of a athlete as your kid's, first name, takes the pressure off having to name them, right? Decisions don't have to be made. You know, some people get really particular on their baby names. I know my best high school friend, they have their gender reveal a couple Saturdays from now, and I'm telling them if it's a boy, I want to be named after him. I want him to be named Kamen.
named Debrickashaw Ferguson.
Debrickashaw Ferguson, that'd be nice. How about Rashid Shaheed?
That would be good.
Rashid. That'd be a nice name. We got Vault Key B for Matthew McLaughlin. B as in the best. Let's see here. What do we got? Oh, here we go. Here we go, Matthew. $300, my man. Money, money, money. Is the money icon in here? Here it is, Robbie. Money!
Money, money!
It's raining money, Matthew McLaughlin.
It's raining money.
I love it.
Hallelujah.
What if you win a DeForest bunker helmet, right?
Oh.
I love it. You never know. We'll see, David. I know I said we don't cheer for people in the break room, but I'd be lying if I wasn't cheering for Trevor now. I want to see what goes down here. Party, says Matthew McLaughlin. It's a party. It's a party. We partying here.
Pardon.
$300, man. That's awesome. Extra money. You get the Willie Roaf helmet and the $300. You don't have to choose.
Bonus.
You get them both.
Bonus.
All right, the second helmet coming up. Second helmet coming up in the old set. Ooh. It's a beautiful signature. One of the best looking autos in the game. Emmett Thomas on the Chiefs full-size rep. One of the best defensive backs of all time. Matthew McLaughlin. Congrats on Emmett Thomas. Chief legend from way back in the day. 5-time Pro Bowler, Hall of Famer, a 2-time AFL champ, a Super Bowl champ. 58 career picks for Emmett Thomas. No doubt worthy of that Hall of Fame status. Great job, Matthew McLaughlin. That's nice. Part of the original Chiefs Super Bowl team. Len Dawson, the quarterback. Emmett Thomas took care of the other quarterbacks by picking them off. Very nice.
Is that new Kansas City Chiefs Hallmark movie now?
Ooh.
Is that Christmas?
I haven't seen it. Is it good? Have you seen it?
I was wondering.
Okay.
I was trying to.
I need to watch it. I have not seen it. I also got to watch the Chiefsaholic as
I've
well.
only seen it through the memes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you seen it, Nicolette? Okay. Robbie, have you seen it?
What is it?
Oh,
The Chiefs Hallmark movie that came out over Christmas break.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty
No.
brutal.
well, Travis Kelce is available in the break room. You can get the terrific tight end in this series. Ooh. That's not a bad idea, Brian. Brian says, for Trevor, congrats on the baby. I thought he would name it for Colin for his love of dad jokes. And Trevor says, haha, never.
Yes. Colin's a good name, Trevor.
Chris Andrews says, how can I win? Well, as Carm Edwards said, we play to win the game.
Yep.
Hello. Here's how you can win, Chris. You can jump in the breaks.
Are you there, McFly?
You can't win if you don't play. You got to enter the field to win the games. Here's the live break page link. We have basically a 1 in 8 chance to win for each spot you buy. It's basically a raffle, Chris. You buy all 8 spots in our breaks. We got a guaranteed win. You buy 1 spot, 1 in 8 chance to win, so on, so forth. Let's get rolling here in the vault.
Let's get rolling.
We got...
Keep rolling.
There you go, Robbie. Box 19 coming up. The maybe next year vault. The first box in the new set.
Maybe.
Better get those guns out, because we're about to flex, boys and girls. In my opinion, the best safety of all time, Ed Reed, baby. Let's flex on these guys. Salute to service, speed flex with the beautiful visor. Ed Reed, love this helmet. Most career interception return yards, most career postseason picks. He's a multi-time Pro Bowler, a Defensive Player of the Year, a Super Bowl champion. I can go on and on. One of the all-time greats, Matthew McLaughlin, Ed Reed, Speed Flex. That is awesome. Such an awesome lid. Ed Reed, Ray Lewis, that duo with the Ravens, unstoppable. Man, that's nice, says Jacom. Congrats. Yes, indeed. Matthew McLaughlin, very nice.
That was Ed Reed with that hit on the punter in that Pro Bowl game, right?
Sean Taylor.
Oh, Sean Taylor. Okay.
But he laid out plenty of guys in his own right, right? Nice hit, says Matthew.
I always remember the 108, 109 yard pick six from right.
Oh, it was so cool. So cool. The jump ball single, Romeo is 6 to go.
Yep.
So that could be coming up. The double is 7 to go. And the next quad is 8 to go. Keep it rolling, guys, for more heat like Ed Reed. I knew we would have a flex coming up. Because last night the flexes, and Monday night, Robbie, the flexes were coming out late in the show.
Late, very late.
Where we're due for some early flexes in the break room. And we are flexing here in a big way. Ed Reed. We actually have an Ed Reed and a Ray Lewis dual signed authentic in the diamonds. You want to get that as well.
Yes.
For the Ed Reed fans. We got the MJ box. Yes and no, Chris. So for $400, you have 4 1 in 8 chances to win. So the $400 is a quad box break. 4 boxes come out. So you actually have better than 1 in 8 chance. You have 4 1 in 8 chances to win. So you'll see our break page, Chris. We do have 8 spot breaks. If it says quad box break, there's 4 boxes coming out. If it says double box break, 1 box coming out. Or, excuse me, 2 boxes coming out. So the quad is 4, the double is 2. The single you would see in the college is just says, it doesn't say single, it just says live break 1. If it doesn't say a double or a quad or a triple, just know it's 1. So yeah, $400, Chris, you have 4 1 in 8 chances to win. For example, it's what, $372 in the quad box for the maybe next year vault. You keep your same division for all 4 boxes. You can land in the AFC West, snag Travis Kelce and John Elway with one spot. Travis Kelce lid worth over $1,000. John Elway lid worth over $1,000. Those two combined worth over $2,000, and you could pay $372 and get over $2,000 in value. Or you can win zero. It is possible to lose, but I would say the $400 break, Chris, is 4 1 in 8 chances to win. So really, it's kind of like mathematically. I don't want to do the math because I want to misspeak, but if you have 4 1 in 8 chances to win, you probably have what a 50% chance to win for that spot, perhaps. So options there, Chris. Options. That math may not add up. Don't quote me on that. Am I good? Does that make sense?
4 1 in 8 chances. That would
Yeah.
be 4 out of 8. Yeah. 50.
Yeah, so be 50% chance roughly in that break. I was mad. I was like, is that mathing in my head? I was like, math is hard, man. I did not graduate in math, that's for sure. Full-size authentic lid coming up. Full-size authentic lid. Oh, how about this? We got a snipe from Johnny Gags. Kenneth Walker III on the salute to service. Terrific running back. Zach Charbonnet is good. But you saw what happened in Seattle's offense when Kenneth Walker plays instead of Zach Charbonnet. Definitely their number one back. A bright future. A Doak Walker Award winner in college. Had over 1,000 yards as a rookie. Banged up a little bit last 2 years, but a very solid back. Kenneth Walker III. Bo Nix did get pulled in the college, Gino. Yes, sir. We did pull the Bo Nix. It was a beautiful speed flex pulled late last night. Nice lid, congrats, says Jacom. Very nice lid indeed. You're awesome. Stick to sports, says Highlander. You're super knowledgeable about math, not so much. That's true. I don't deny it. Although I think according to our resident math expert here, Nick, off camera. If you want to slide in camera, if you want to see you, Nick, we can see your beautiful face. Actually, we probably should have adjusted the camera, get you in that shot.
That's okay.
There he is. Nick's there. Can you actually do me a real quick favor, Nicolette? Let's move the camera over a little bit so we can see Nick, so he's not just this talking mouth off camera.
Right, they probably just zoom out.
Yeah. I think if you just move it to the side, you could zoom out. Did you just shock yourself?
Yes, I always get it to myself.
Say workman's comp. Get it for Kamen. So just to get more of Nick. There it is. Yeah, there he is. That works.
Robbie's still in it?
Yeah, Robbie's still in it.
Perfect.
So there you go. How much is the Emmitt Smith ripped feet flex would be worth? Estimate, says Romeo or Rome. I would put it around $1,500, maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more, but in that ballpark. I'll tell you this, Rome. It's worth over $1,000. I can tell you that with comfortable, expertise. Worth over $1,000 in that 1,500 range. Would you say, Robbie? Roughly 1,500.
Roughly, give or take. Again,
Yeah.
I always tell you guys, you find the right buyer, find the right collector. Sky's the limit. Sky's the limit when it comes to these items, folks. So,
Yeah, if you find the right person, Robbie, they might pay you $2,000.
Yeah, you never know.
You never know.
You could find that diehard Emmitt Smith fan that's looking for a rip speed flex that's like, hey, I'll give you whatever. I'll give you my kidney because I need that for my part of my collection. I've been looking for that item, and you got it. So
We've had, believe it or not, people on this show. I hope it's as a joke, but you never know in a chat. They've offered their wives, they've offered their kids. There's been all sorts of offers out there. That I'm like,
ridiculous
take
offers.
back the offer. Keep your wife, keep your kids. Our helmets are worth a lot. Maybe not worth quite that much. But Emmitt Smith, an awesome, awesome item for sure.
I don't know, Kamen. I'll give a kidney for someone.
Would you?
For a speed flex or two?
For a speed flex? So Robbie will give a kidney. So there you go. Authentics are coming out of the vault and the diamonds, Gino. Also got authentics in the college. If you want authentic helmets, diamonds, vault, and college. My advice would be run back this vault, right?
What was that?
What was what? Kenneth Walker authentic,
Okay,
Robbie.
okay.
Let me put that in there, authentic for you. So very, very nice lid indeed. Ricky Lisso in the chat.
John got one.
John Gagliano? Yeah, you got one. Johnny Gag's in the house. If I'm John Gagliano, actually, I'm headed to the Diamonds because John is a huge Giants fan. I would say the one positive for the Giants right now, and it might be the only one, is Malik Neighbors, right? Their team is a mess. Their organization is a mess. But they do have a number one receiver. We'll see how much longer he stays there, though, right? They got to get this guy a quarterback. And got to get the offensive line so somebody could throw him the ball, right? So that's a good one for you, Johnny Gags. I know Gino asking where are the authentics. So the Vault is a mix of authentics and reps. It's mostly authentic. But the Diamonds is the all authentic series we offer in the break room. Everything is left in here except for Brett Favre, the Cunningham, McNabb, and Vic triple signed. And then we pulled the Rippon, Theismann, and Williams. So 7 headliners left in here. All the headliners left in the vault except for the Ed Reed Speedflex. Let's talk about best lid in the room right now. Nick and Robbie, I'll ask you guys what you think the best lid in the room is right now. And this is for the chat as well, because it's a tough call. We have really good options. What do you think, Nick?
The Malik Neighbors Chrome was looking fantastic. I honestly, I really did like that Drew Brees Speed Flex with the ripped Purdue and
Let's pull that one up.
Saints logo, because I like the little train tracks that they got going up the front of it. It looks like.
Yeah, like what is that exactly? Looks like train tracks. Yeah. You're right. Well, this guy's on track for a Hall of Fame career, right?
Absolutely.
Holy moly!
I saw some article. Apparently Purdue is big on astronauts, and it's not as an article called "How Indiana Got Us to the Moon." So
interesting.
I maybe it would be pretty cool if I don't know, like as a little hidden spaceman on there. But
maybe.
I highly doubt it. But
yeah, that's cool.
Pretty cool if Purdue wants to do something.
I love that Saints lid. I love the Mike Evans lid. Looks awesome. It's got the creamsicle with the current buck. It's like a matte white finish. That is absolutely sick. I'm a Chiefs fan. Love Travis Kelce. I know Andrew Gold was in the chat earlier. Get in here, Andrew. Travis Kelce, 87. Kelce across the top. Some of my favorites. It's kind of hard to pick one. There's so many good ones. I do like the Malik Neighbors look-wise, personally, because I'm a Chrome guy. Yeah. But that TJ Watt, don't sleep on that lid. The black with the chrome silver across the side there. The beautiful yellow visor, yellow face mask. That helmet is perfect.
All those colors complement each other so well.
Right?
Yeah.
I think it's because
matte black with the gold yellow.
I was going to say, Nick, I think I'm a Mizzou guy, so I like the black and gold.
Okay.
You get me a black and gold helmet, I am sold. But there's one thing I like even more than gold. That's a blue visor. So aesthetically, Malik Neighbors is my favorite. The blue visor with that red chrome. Yeah. That's a nice little mix of colors, man.
I like these matte black ones.
Yeah.
We've had these multiple times.
Those are
now.
nice.
Either the matte black with the chrome logos. Everything chrome on that thing.
What pick did the Giants end up getting? They would have been the first pick had they lost out. I think. Are they fifth, Robbie?
They're ahead of.
They lost some tiebreakers.
They're ahead of Raiders.
Okay.
Because I remember I asked you that, and that was they got 6th pick.
It was the week before when they beat the Colts that really did them in.
Yeah, they would have been the first pick had they not beat the Colts. As a Mizzou fan, I celebrated Drew Lock's performance, though. So I was very happy.
You did. You came in very happy.
You're like, very happy.
We put up 4 touchdowns.
I think he had the 4th best QBR in NFL history.
That's right. Drew Lock, baby.
Ridiculous.
Lock in. You know why he did it?
Threw over like 400 yards, I think
He kept it. Yeah. He kept it simple. He threw the ball to Malik Neighbors.
Yeah. Malik had a big game that week. Yeah.
102 yards after the catch.
After the catch.
Yeah.
That's how you put up stats. Throwing the ball, he'll do the rest of the work, Malik Neighbors. No doubt about that. So, folks, ladies and gents, what are you thinking next? What are we thinking next? I know Matthew's been balling hard, needs some company. If Josh Andres gets in here, shut it down. Matthew and Josh together, shut it down. What do you guys think as far as the next break? I do recommend that vault. Definitely recommend that vault. Recommend that diamond. A lot of goodies in there. I know there are a little bit of higher price breaks, but the best stuff is in that break. No doubt about that.
Does anybody out there like to join Suzanne McComb in that basketball double box? That would put us down to 4 boxes to go. We could close out that series with 2 doubles. And there's nobody right now in that single, so I could take
Yeah.
down the single and just make it, but I'm going to leave it up right now.
Yeah.
Never know. Never know. We might have someone jump into $51 break for a basketball item like a Shaquille O'Neal. So let's get someone, 5 other people
Or
in that
one
double
person
box.
buys 3 spots.
Or that too.
You can double up, by the way, Laker fans, Magic Johnson and Shaq in the
Yeah.
same spot for the Lakers.
Almost 70% chance of getting a headliner. So I mean,
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's 66.666. Right? You see, Nick, they say I'm bad at math.
Yeah, Kamen's getting it.
Shaq, Iverson, Magic, and the secondary headliner, Dominique Wilkins.
Atlanta Hawks.
Rome, we got plenty of custom speed flexes with graphics. I don't know exactly what graphics you're talking about, but I mean, if you see the Travis Kelce flex, we have the Kelce across the top. We have is that like white stripes? Like, I
I
don't
was
know.
gonna say it's like almost like a military salute type.
Well, that's what I'm guessing. It's like the white stripes, so it's like a military helmet on the Travis Kelce right there.
Could be like a blend of the new Salute to Service 3.0 and 2024.
That's kind of what I was thinking too.
Right, and speaking of graphics, I mean, those stairs, they kind of look like graphics.
Not stairs.
So,
Railroad tracks.
railroad tracks. It could be either, actually. Could
The
be
Boilermakers
steps.
are the train. They play the train horn every touchdown.
See, that makes sense. That makes the helmet look even cooler, Robbie. It makes it look even cooler. I remember watching Drew Brees at Purdue. I remember him watching and winning the Rose Bowl. He was a great college quarterback. He was too short. That's why he got drafted in the second round. The first pick in the second round. The Chargers took LT with their first round pick, and then they had the first pick in the second round, took Drew Brees. Then he got injured, let him go to the Saints, and the rest is history. So there's, by the way, one of my favorite stats among all stats is that the Saints have 10 career playoff wins. Drew Brees has 9 of them. He's got 90% of the organization's career playoff wins. That's a stat that just really, really stands out to me. You know, I know people say winning's not a quarterback stat, but that one is a quarterback stat, and it's pretty darn awesome. Effing nice, says Rome, stuff like that. Plenty of it on the break page, Rome. Plenty of it on the break page. A lot of custom flexes. If you're looking for the customized speed flexes, vault, diamonds, that's your best bet. And I will drop both of those links in the chat. Here's the Vault Quad. Make it nice and easy for you guys. Vault Quad. Here's that link. And then I will drop in the Diamond Quad link as well. Now, those are ones I want to tackle today. Pun intended. Diamond Quad. And then I'll drop in that basketball break as well. That's one we can knock out. We got 5 to go in the alley-oop basketball break. 5 spots to go. You know, I grew up in the just post Michael Jordan era. I know I saw the Michael Jordan first time watching him was when he was on the Wizards for me. Like truly watching and understanding. So the 2 best players in the NBA when I first started watching were Shaq and Allen Iverson. Both won MVPs in the early 2000s. I love both of those guys. So Joseph Gracia, great question. So can I grab one of those boxes? I just want to show him exactly what we're talking about. So what we have here at Ultimate Autographs that keeps things fun, these are Ultimate Autographs mystery boxes. So you cannot pick the player. You don't pick the player. You don't pick the division. Everything is randomized. Now, I don't want to mislead you, Joseph. Want to make sure you understand what's going on. You will see in bold letters, all capitalized, disclaimer, this item is a live drawing. You're purchasing a spot in a live break, not a guaranteed item. You would have a 1 in 8 chance to win for each spot you purchase. In the quad box, you would have 4 1 in 8 chances to win. The basketball break is a 6-spot break, 1 in 6 chance to win. As far as what names are left, you got to ask us in the chat. So, for example, in this Vault series, the only name we pulled was the Ed Reed Speed Flex. We run through these series sometimes on a show and daily basis. We don't cross them out as they go. If you want to know what's left, just ask us. So I don't know what series you're looking at, Joseph. I'm not sure what team you like, but just let us know your squad and ask us is this left in this series? Is this left? Is this left? We'll let you know. Because we do have a headliner board that we track all our names, and we are more than happy to let you know what's left in a given series. So, there you go. Mm-hmm. Hopefully that made sense. My advice to Joseph is just go by your favorite team. Like, let us know your favorite team, and I'll give you a break that might have headliners of your team. Not might, does have, right? Mm-hmm. Like, if he's a, for example, if he's a Steeler fan, he should get in the diamonds. We have the TJ Watt and the triple signed Steeler helmet. That's a no-brainer for him, right? That would be the easy one as a Steeler fan. If you're a Saints fan, get in the vault for Drew Brees. You're a Chief fan, get in the vault for Travis Kelce. So I would start with what your favorite team is, Joseph. And also, for all the new people like Joseph, how did you hear about our break room? Did you see a Facebook ad? Did you see a Instagram video, TikTok video, or on all those social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch? Let us know how you heard about our terrific company. The bold names of the photoed headliners, says Chris Ripka. The names not in bold are the secondary headliners that aren't in the photo. Thank you, Chris, for explaining that so eloquently. Thank you. So I just buy spots and you randomly pick the winner out of the 8 people who got in. I am a Lions fan for 54 years and heard about us on a Facebook ad. I would say that's basically correct, Joseph. So now 8 total names get in. You can buy more than one spot. If you buy 2 spots, for example, you would have a 2 in 8 chance to win.
Yep.
I always recommend buy 1, 2, 3, 4, or all 8 spots, excuse me. Because you don't want to get sniped. If you want to buy more than 4 spots, you might as well buy them all. So it's a 1 in 8 chance to win. Think of it as a raffle. Let's just say you're a Lions fan. You want the NFC North. You land in the NFC North. If a Bear, Packer, Viking, or Lion comes out, you get that win. Now, at the current moment, I don't see any Lion photoed headliners. But there is Lions in the break room. We've had a lot of Sam Laporta, a lot of Jahmyr Gibbs, who had 4 touchdowns this weekend, a lot of David Montgomery, a lot of Terrion Arnold, Jameson Williams, you're right, Nick. A lot of these guys have come out as secondary headliners.
A couple Goffs here and there.
Yeah, I mean, Goff would usually be a photo headliner, but there will be some more Lions coming up in future breaks. Like the Calvin Johnson, for example, in that jump ball, that did get pulled. But it's an example of a Lion helmet that we often, offer in the break room. Right? I'm not missing anybody. I think right now, at the current moment, not seeing Lion.
I haven't seen anybody either, yeah.
But that will definitely change for sure. A lot of Lion fans here lately.
Lions are hot.
It's a good time to be a Lions fan.
Lions are hot.
Good time to be a Lions fan.
Getting that #1 seed for the first time in franchise history must feel good.
Yeah, 15 wins, most ever in franchise history.
If they're getting their fans to come to our room for Detroit stuff, I guess.
Yeah. I'll tell you a funny story, Robbie and Nick. We had a series that we called the Teammate Series, which we did run it somewhat recently ago. But when we first ran the Teammate Series, it was a mini jersey in football, and it was a little bit lower end names. It wasn't like a high end break. It was a low end break, and back then the names were not quite as good as they are now.
Oh yeah.
We made Jared Goff a photoed headliner, and I'll tell you what, our customers laughed. They're like, "How is Jared Goff a photoed headliner?" I'm like, "Who's laughing now?" Jared Goff is awesome.
At the time, he was a Ram.
This was actually right when he joined the Lions.
Okay.
So his first year with the Lions, they were like 13-1 transition period.
Yeah.
Like Jared Goff went to the Super Bowl like not long before that.
Yeah.
But they were laughing at Jared Goff, and I'm like, nowadays we got a Jared Goff authentic in the diamonds, and everyone's chasing it. Mm-hmm. Now, he's a borderline top 5 quarterback in the NFL statistically. No question, top 5.
Definitely earning his respect.
Yeah. He's definitely top 10. I put him in that like 6 to 10 range.
Okay.
I love Jared Goff. He's
so
terrific.
with a Super Bowl win, you put him top 5?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. Yeah, he's on that like edge. I think there's like the 4 guys that are the top guys. Mahomes, Allen, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow. Those are the top 4. That's your like tier 1 for quarterbacks.
Yep.
And then Goff is in that like second tier with the Hurts, with the Herbert, the CJ
Stafford.
Strouds, the Matthew Staffords.
Okay.
He's right in that like second tier mix for me, Jared Goff. Gonna be Heartbreak City, says Jim. We'll see, right? Joseph says, thank you, I understand. Heck yeah, feels good to be back-to-back division champs. Yeah, I wouldn't know as a Bear fan primarily, but my secondary team, the Chiefs, they've won, like 9 straight. So I have my good football team and my bad football team. And I did live in Missouri for 6 years, guys. So don't you call me a fair weather fan.
Oh, he's a bandwagoner. He's a bandwagoner,
I've lived
guys.
in Missouri like 6 of the last like 15 years of my life. So
He lived. It means
Yeah.
he was like he was commuting back and forth from Illinois.
I lived in Missouri. So any idea what a Golf sign authenticated line helmet is worth? Yeah, Joseph. So if it's a standard authentic, it's probably in that $700-800
Yeah.
range. Maybe, if it's a Speed Flex worth over $1,000, easy. Now, the Speed Flex is what the pros wear. It's the most expensive helmet. So you're looking at, a lot of money for a Jared Goff authentic. We do get him quite a bit in the break room. Come on, Jim. Don't even talk about that game. Jim, I'm not even going to read Jim's comment. I love Jim, but at the moment, Jim's making me mad.
Worst thing to happen on a January 6th ever.
Wait.
Was that January 6th?
It was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
That's a good one, Nick. I like that. And they do vary, by the way. So, like a Tom Brady authentic is worth, well over $2,000. Patrick
my
Mahomes authentic is worth well over $2,000. So, I know Gino says authentics are $700. It really depends on the player. The values do differ. If you're talking about a Brady or Mahomes, we're looking at over $2,000 on a standard authentic. But tell you what about Jared Goff. The more he gets better, the more that autograph value is going to rise.
Oh, yeah.
Just like the helmets currently in the break room. Like, for example, every single game this guy plays, he breaks a record. Justin Jefferson's autograph value only going up. TJ Watt's autograph value only going up. Even like Drew Brees will go up in value because once you can sign that Hall of Fame inscription, your value goes up a little bit as well. So that's a terrific list. I mean, Travis Kelce, for example, we talk about like what it's worth roughly, but the truth about what a helmet is worth, guys, is how much is someone willing to pay for that helmet. You find the right Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift fan, they might pay a few $1,000s for that helmet. People that are new to memorabilia often assume that it's actually worth even more than it is. So you find the right fan for the Chiefs, they might give you $2,000 for that Travis Kelce Speedflex. They might give you $3,000, right? Because I see the same helmets online on eBay, Robbie. I see this all the time. We have the exact same helmet online. You might see it sell for as low as $800 and as much as $3,000. The price sellings are all over the place. So let's get it, guys. A lot of value in the break rooms, Gino. That's for sure. A lot of value. Jump ball single box break is the Roger Craig and Frank Gore. It's a Niner items plus a $200 and a $100 vault key. But 43 Highlander, I would get in that quad pairing or that double pairing because you do get this new series. Jim was at a Bears bar in Austin, Texas for that game. They dropped a bunch of Bears confetti after the first kick. That was good. But it didn't count because of the timeout. It was such a classic moment. Yeah,
Oh,
okay, Jim.
Jim.
Okay, Jim.
That's a tough sweep.
Jim, quit playing games with my heart. My heart. Jim, don't do us dirty like that, Jimbo.
Being the guy to sweep up that confetti afterward, that'd be a tough one.
That'd be a tough one for sure, Nick. So, guys, what do you think? What do you guys think? 42 of you guys watching. What break are we getting after? I see Perry Holland got in.
She got two personals.
2 personals, Perry. 2 jersey personals. If you have those box numbers, if you're out there in the chat, Perry, let us know. We're more than happy to open up your jersey personals next. So let me know, Perry Holland. That'll be next. Christopher Anderson is a Commander fan. All right. Well, if you're a Commander fan, we did pull the triple signed authentic, but there's actually a dual signed. How about the most underappreciated receiver in the NFL this year, guys? Terry McLaurin, second in the NFL in receiving touchdowns.
Really?
Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Get the Terry McLaurin and Brian Robinson dual signed. Salute the service, Christopher. That one is right up your alley. Now, we did pull the Rippon, Theismann, and Williams triple signed, but I would say a McLaurin and Robinson, very, very nice. Scary Terry. Very scary indeed for the opposition. Perry wants boxes 10 and 28. Thank you, Perry. 10 and 28 on the jersey personals. Cool. So we do not offer 4 spots for NFC or AFC. Gino, all our breaks are randomized, so you can't take the NFC or AFC spots. We don't do that, but we could do 4 spots for each person, but you have no guarantee at what division you'll get. You can't pay for your divisions. We can't reserve you in certain spots. Everything we do is random. But obviously a good question from Gino. All right, box 10 coming up in the personals. Thank you, Perry Holland. Let's see what we got here. You know, whenever you've met a person and you can put, you know, a face behind the name, kind of makes it extra special. This is one of the nicest people I have met in my 34 years of life. How about Hall of Famer Dave Robinson on the Packer jersey? So, guys, long before we brought Robbie and Nick in, when we first started our break room, it started late 2019, but it was like, I believe it was, 2021, in the very early stages of when I started working here, when we added our Signature Club Rewards program. When we first added the Signature Club Rewards program, the GOAT status headliner package was a trip to the Pro Football Hall of Fame, $500 given to our customers for their travel expenses, plus a free tour of the Hall of Fame done by Dave Robinson. So back then we had like 10 GOATs. So it made more sense. We can't fly out 160 people, you know, give them $500 to go to Canton, Ohio. But this guy, he was the Pro Football Hall of Fame tour guide. Such an awesome person. Let me try on his Hall of Fame ring, a Super Bowl ring. He played for Vince Lombardi, also played for Tom Landry, also played for Joe Paterno. One of the best linebackers ever, a Hall of Famer, Dave Robinson. Very nice. Perry Holland. Yeah, it's like the one Packer memorabilia I have in my house as a Bears fan. Because I met him. Like, we got free mini helmets, free cards, and, you know, I'm not going to say no to a free autograph, right? So I do have that in the house. Dave Robinson. So Kyle Cassius, unfortunately, we cannot gift the Frank Gore on the Hurricane helmet to Mike Wilcox because it was already shipped out. I did see our shipping guy this morning, and there was not helmets in there. He did a lot of work this morning.
Oh, yeah.
So that helmet was already shipped out. And what's great about our company is we ship every single weekday. So as far as gifts, you basically got to gift it night of. You can get away with it on weekends sometimes. You know, our weekend crew. Like, if it's one Friday night or Saturday night, the team usually doesn't get in until Monday to ship, but not always. Sometimes they are in on the weekends, but usually you can get away with it on weekends. But typically, when it comes to weekdays, I would definitely say, you know, gift it the night of, because the next day it'll be shipped out already. Shipped out. And it's possible that it's already in the shipping boxes. Maybe the UPS guy hasn't, you know, come in yet. You might not have gotten the notification, but it's already been through our shipping process. Otherwise, though, Kyle, would be no problem. Unfortunately, that already has been gone through the shipping process. Get in the breaks, Kyle. New Vault series. Got a quad up. The 2-and-2 process. Let's get Kyle in those breaks. Kyle Cassius. Dave Robinson. One more jersey personal. Thank you, Nick. I'm trying to see
Matthew
like
McLaughlin.
cowboy headliners.
Make sure you check that spam mail for your gift card at that $300. Just want to make sure you got it.
Yeah, Matthew, use that money on the brakes, right? Use that money on the brakes.
Also, Chris Stoddard, too. Make sure you're checking that spam for. He got a big one. Wow, $250, $84.
Chris Stoddard, not bad. All right, we got ourselves a nice-looking Browns jersey, former Pro Bowler, terrific defensive back, Dante Whitner, they call this guy, on the Cleveland Brown jersey. We have done multiple helmet breaks today, Ronnie. We've done multiple vaults. So we did do some helmet breaks already. I'm guessing Ronnie might have been in one earlier. I'm not sure. I don't see that name in the break room, Robbie. Was Ronnie in the vault?
Ronnie who?
I don't see Ronnie in here.
Ronnie
Palladino.
Oh, Ronnie.
Yeah, I don't see you, Ronnie.
No.
Kyle, the stuff I won last night is already shipped out, says Craig. There you go.
Ronnie.
Yeah, we're quick on the shipping, guys.
No, I
We
don't
have
see
reliable shipping here in our break room. So, yeah, we have done some helmet breaks tonight, Ronnie. This afternoon, rather. Plenty more are coming up. That is for sure. Dante Whitner jersey.
Oh, he's wondering how it's work.
Okay, you're good. So, Ronnie, our breaks are 8-spot divisional breaks. You have a 1 in 8 chance to win for each spot you buy. You buy 2 spots, 2 in 8 chance, 3 spots, 3 in 8 chance. You keep your same division for the double and the quad box breaks. For example, in this vault quad, this is 2 from the new, 2 from the old. You land in the AFC West, you can get John Elway and Travis Kelce both in the same break. You land in the NFC South, get a Mike Evans speed flex and a Drew Brees speed flex. These are worth over $1,000. The Kelce, the Brees, the Evans, the Elway, pushing $1,500 in value. Probably, if you win 2 speed flexes in a double box break or a quad box break, you're looking at roughly $2,500 in value, maybe even close to $3,000. So all of a sudden, that $300 spot doesn't look so bad, right? So 8-spot divisional breaks. Divisions are randomized. You keep your division for both of the double box or quad box breaks, Ronnie. Hopefully that makes some sense. We do have everything is authenticated in our break room. Everything is autographed. Everything is legit. I guess my question for Ronnie would be, what team does he like, right? Because depending on what team he likes, I can advise him whether to enter the vault or the diamonds, right?
Yep.
Here we go. Thank you. Thank you. Well, oh, no thank you, Craig. Ah, come on, Craig. You had me going for a little bit. Craig says, Ronnie, better odds here than most TikTok breakers. Entertainment value is high, especially when the 2 jokers aren't on the air. You're welcome, Craig. Thank you.
Smiling.
Thank you, Craig. We love you, too. You do not pick your division. Correct, Ronnie. The spots are random. You do not pick your division. You can get all the spots, though. Then you are guaranteed a win. But you do not pick your division. I know some places will make you pay for a division. I love the 8-spot breaks personally, Robbie, because I know the price point's a little bit higher. But people that do the 32-spot breaks, I'm like, you have a 1 in 32 chance to win? Are you kidding me? That's a ripoff. 1 in 8, you actually win stuff in our break room.
Yeah.
I would not change the 8-spot divisional breaks at all, personally. Like a 1 in 32 chance. I mean, come on. Come on.
Yeah, but they're doing 6 spots or 6 boxes, 8 boxes. So
We do quad boxes. This is, the odds-wise, you're not going to get better odds than in our break room. The best odds to win. Ooh, how about this? Ronnie says, I don't care about my team. I just play to win. I collect all players.
That's the way to go.
Ah,
The guy just loves ball.
he loves ball. We have all the best players out there. Then, Ronnie, I would recommend either the Vault Double or the Vault Quad Box for you, my man.
Craig, I love you too, buddy.
Thank you, Craig, for keeping us in line.
I love.
Don't want to let my ego get the best of me. I am a Leo, so I'm inclined to have a little bit of ego, Robbie. So we got Craig looking out for me.
Oh man.
I always say, like, on-air personality's got to have a little bit of ego, The key is to not have too much ego.
Yeah.
Just gotta have a little bit of ego.
Gotta tail the line a little bit.
You gotta be confident in what you're doing. You can't be shy, right? So, ooh, I'm also a helmet painter. There we go. Very cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so Ronnie, I would recommend the vault because everything is left in this vault except for Ed Reed, Drew Brees, Speed Flex. We just dropped this series for this show. We've done, I believe, only like 2 boxes, Robbie. Only pulled the Ed Reed, Speed Flex, Drew Brees, Jerry Rice, John Elway, Curtis Martin, Travis Kelce, Justin Jefferson, Mike Evans, Aaron Donald, TJ Watt, all available. All expensive helmets, all worth a bunch of money, all authenticated. Again, Travis Kelce, the best tight end of this era. TJ Watt, the best defensive player of this era. Aaron Donald, the best defensive player of the previous era. Ed Reed, maybe the best safety ever. We pulled him already. Justin Jefferson, the best receiver of this era. Jerry Rice, the best receiver, period. John Elway, Drew Brees, top 10 quarterbacks ever, Hall of Famers. So what we have here is the best of the best. If you like the paint jobs, I like this Drew Brees paint job. So what number box is Kelce? We don't know. We wouldn't tell you, Rome. Come on now, Rome. You should know better than that, Rome.
He's in all of them.
He could be in any box numbered 1 through 30 in this new vault.
Yeah, I like how
That was
Rome just-
the worst thing to say is no, definitely. Is
I was going to say that was the worst question ever. What box is Kelce in? If we're going to tell you. Truthfully, I don't know which box he's in. Don't know what box he's in. We'll find out. Just see if I can catch you slipping. All right, Rome. Nice try, buddy. Nice try.
Hey, I love the fact that you keep us on our toes. That's
Right? I mean, that's true.
No,
I don't like
no
looking
question
at
is a
shit
dumb
anyway.
question. I
Yeah.
say.
I like to be just as surprised as everybody else as soon as it gets open.
I love the surprise factor of the mystery box. Travis Kelce. Here's that Mike Evans lid. Boy, that's a gorgeous lid. The creamsicle. It's like a matte white finish.
That one's my
Like
favorite.
a rose red with the logo.
Look at
Yeah.
that thing.
Oh, and the ink is the same color too. Oh man.
Oh,
Buy every spot for all breaks, Craig, and we'll find out, Rome. Yeah, we can put up a 28 box break for you, Rome. It might cost you over $10,000, but if you want it, we'll put it up. We can find out together. You can get all
I was
the
gonna
helmets
say, didn't we
guaranteed.
do that for someone?
Ronnie and Sulaco, we put up an 18 box break.
No, well, I didn't. We did that with like Tyson Muse, where he
He bought a quad out, I think.
Quad-
Or maybe it was an 8 box break.
It was an 8 box, yeah.
8 box break.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can put up as many as you want. If you want to buy them out, Rome, let us know.
That was a fun one. I have to admit, I've never done that before. I think it was mine in your show,
Well, I remember that show.
and it was just
There was a show that
Weird.
Joe and Steven did together.
Okay.
Ronnie got an 18 box break and Steven danced on the table. That
Are you
actually happened.
serious?
Steven danced on the table. I have the footage. It is out there. Nicolette, we can put it out for you for some social media videos. So
is that gotta be hilarious?
it was.
I don't think anybody's seen the video.
Oh, it's. I have to search through my phone.
You guys,
It's there, Robbie.
I gotta see this.
All sorts of stuff happens in the break room. Some awesome painted helmets in the vault. Such a terrific series. The one I recommend, I would say that or the diamonds, Ronnie. The diamonds, we have everything left except for, let's see, we pulled the Favre, we pulled the Cunningham, McNabb, and Vic, and we pulled the Theismann, Rippon, and Williams. Chrome Flex, Malik Neighbors. We have the like matte black TJ Watt, beautiful helmet. Everything in here is either multi-signed or a Speed Flex as far as the photo headliners. So we did an 8 jersey break as well. We've done a little bit of everything. We have done a little bit of everything in the break room. We always have a lot of fun. You should put the pictures of Steven with the Packer helmets online. I don't know if the public's ready for those, Craig. I don't know.
Is there
I actually
more
haven't seen
evidence
him.
of Steven putting a Packer
He did
helmet
it for
on?
Josh Andres. He was basically
Oh,
modeling
that's
Packer
right.
helmets.
Yes. I
Yes.
missed it.
I haven't actually seen it yet.
They
I
were in
haven't
the
seen
other
it.
room when we were in the other room. They filmed in the other room.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yes.
Maybe for a price, Craig, those pictures could be released. maybe
For a price,
Yeah, you buy out some breaks.
you
maybe.
can buy out 8 spots in the quad box.
So, Bodor photos. Rome, if you want them a home speed flex, like the custom ones we have, I would stay tuned to the break page and get your spots. We don't really sell the helmets outright. We have more fun by being in the breaks, especially our custom helmets. We save those for the breaks. So I would stay tuned and see them Mahomes in the breaks. Oh, Craig has them already. Okay.
Oh, Craig's got them?
Well, apparently Josh Andres has been delivering to him.
Uh-oh.
Gino getting in that vault. What's up, Gino?
Yes.
Gino getting that vault quad pairing down to 7 to go.
He's the starter.
Starter magic.
Starter magic.
So we have the single to go. So we're at how many boxes left in the old vault? 5 boxes left. So we have 2 in the quad. We have 1 in the single, then 1 in the double pairing. So it's the second to last quad pairing, Robbie.
Yes.
And that'll be the new series by itself.
Because then it'll be 2, and then we got that double, 1 and 1.
Now, guys, it is
Single.
1:33. We're going to go till 2 o'clock on this program. If we get busy, if orders start coming in, we can go past 2. Could be 2:30, could be 3. We're going to at least 2 o'clock this afternoon. That means we got to knock out a Chase Wheelspin if you guys want to see that bonus gift card. Basketball series has 6 spots left. Or excuse me, 5 spots left in the double, 6 in the single. It's a 6-spot break, 6 boxes left, 4 headliners left. Have you guys ever seen the show America Says? Anyone seen that show? No. It's on the Game Show Network, and they have people guess.
Yes, I've seen it.
They make various guesses, Robbie.
Yes.
So they had to guess what the 8 most expensive autographed items are when it comes to memorabilia.
Okay.
And you know who was one of the top 8 guesses? Shaq.
Check.
Which means that people think he's one of the most expensive autos. Now, his autograph is very expensive. Don't get me wrong, it is expensive. It's not top 8 most expensive because he signs a lot.
Yeah.
But if other people think it's top 8 most expensive, what does that mean? It means you can sell it for a lot of money. So, Shaq available, one of the best centers of all time. Allen Iverson, pound for pound, one of the best basketball players. Still relevant with all the practice commercials. And, of course, Magic Johnson. Everybody knows the Magic Man. 3 photo headliners in the final 6 boxes. As far as the old series, Gino, in the vault, we have 5 boxes left in the old series. We have 2 secondary headliners left. That would be the Frank Gore and the Roger Craig. Frank Gore, 3rd all-time in rushing yards. Roger Craig, one of 3 guys with 1,000 rush yards and 1,000 receiving yards in the same season. Part of the history of football, Frank Gore and Roger Craig. You cannot tell the history of Niners football without those 2 great running backs.
Yep.
We have a $200 and a $100 vault key. That means 5 boxes left. 1 is Frank Gore, 1 is Roger Craig, and then we have 2 vault keys left with bonus gift cards. But the new vault is where all the possibilities lie, because everything is left except for the Ed Reed. Man, what's the best one in this one? I'm a Chief fan. My favorite is Drew Brees, though. I think Mike Evans looks the coolest. I'm a Chief fan in Travis Kelce, but I think Drew Brees combo of it looking cool and being a big name, that's my personal favorite. What do you think, Nick?
And it kind of also has like that yellow goldish visor on it too.
Yeah, that visor looks clean. I know Robbie likes the Mike Evans.
Mike Evans.
Again, these lids, these speed flexes are worth around $1,500. You snag a Breeze and an Evans, both in that quad, you're looking at close to $3,000 in value in the NFC South. Snag Kelsey and Elway, again, over $2,000, pushing $3K in value. There's a lot of possibilities to double up. You can get a lot of stuff in this quad box.
You can't go wrong any which way.
Right?
No.
I mean, all these names are good. Like, there's an all-time great or a current star. There's not a single name in here that's not among the top 10 to ever do it at their spot.
Jerry Rice and Mike Evans, the only 2 with 11 straight 1,000-yard seasons.
11 straight 1,000-yard seasons.
Have you ever done something 11 straight times ever? I don't know. I probably haven't.
Nope.
I wake up 11 days in a row and I think to myself, how lucky am I to be in this break room? That's the only thing I've done 11 times in a row, Nick. That's it. So let's get that vault series done, guys. Let's join Gino in there. 7 to go. Now, speaking of football, I think the best college football running back of all time is Ricky Williams because he's third all time in rushing yards, and the two guys ahead of him played in small schools. Not a speed flex in here, but 8 boxes left, 3 headliners left. Ricky Williams, George Kittle, Drake May. I would love to get that Ricky Williams. He is one of the best players that ever played the game in college football. I went to Atlanta this summer. I visited the College Football Hall of Fame, and there was a Texas fan there that kept rewatching all of Ricky Williams' old highlights. He was watching Ricky Williams and Vince Young on repeat because you could watch the highlights of the College Hall of Famers. He would not leave that spot for over 30 minutes.
Are you serious?
There were like 2-minute highlight videos, 3-minute highlight videos. He kept watching them on loop, reminiscing about the great moments, reminisce with that Ricky Williams Texas authentic lid. Texas got a big game this week against Ohio State. I'm very torn. I'm leaning Buckeyes. I did say the winner of the Texas-Ohio State game is my national champion. That's my pick. Because I got Notre Dame and Ohio State winning. But if Texas beats Ohio State, I would take Texas in the Natty personally. So Ricky Williams in here. Drake May had a good rookie season on that UNC lid. And then George Kittle, tight end U, Iowa Hawkeyes, right? So a lot of goodies in here. Tight ends and punters. That's true. And that's about it for offense, at least. The vault, I would play the quad or the double Highlander because you can double up. We have 2 from the old series, 2 from the new. Then we have 1 and 1 in the double box break. Which break has lions in them? So I would say it's the vault and the diamonds. So they're not photoed headliners, but when's the last time, Robbie, you've seen us do a vault or a diamond break without a lion? Sam Laporta, Jameson Williams, David Montgomery. Those guys are in there. So if you want Lions players, I would get in the vault or the diamond. They're not photoed headliners, but I guarantee you Lions players are in there. No. How could we run a break without a full Gino? They're 8-spot breaks, so there's not 8 names in there. No, we do not run a break if it's not full. It wouldn't exist as a break.
Well, let's just call the others as a wild card team. You know?
Wild cards.
Like if you don't hit your spot, we keep the item.
Yeah, I'd be out of a job if that happened because we would give you essentially free break spots, and I like my job.
No, they can buy the spots, but then whatever doesn't sell out, that's the wild card. So like.
Oh, you're saying
you
would just
it falls back to us.
You basically,
that's not
if it's
happen.
the item that doesn't get called in your division, it's the wild card.
Yeah.
You keep the item. So basically,
no, we don't do that. We only run the breaks
I know.
If the breaks are full, we run them. We do have 5 to go in that practice squad double, by the way. We have the best defensive tackle before Aaron Donald.
Oh, yes.
Sapp in here. And then we have a Michael Vick and an Earl Campbell secondary headliner, 3 and 8 chance at a headliner there. Gino's just asking. That's right, Gino. Does not hurt to ask. But the only way to see a break is to knock out the spots. Someone just got in, Robbie.
It was a quad diamond.
What's up, Robert Finch? Robert got in that diamond quad.
Starting that off. So he's getting that starter's magic.
Yeah, we get that diamond quad knocked out. It'll be a single, a double, and a quad in that new series after the next quad. So there you go, Gino. So you guys got 19 minutes. Whatever fills up in 19 minutes will break. Otherwise, we'll hop off at 2 p.m. And call it a show here at 2 p.m. We do have golf items in the room sometimes, Gino. Not a golf-only break. We have a 1-in-4 multi-sport mixer series where you're going to have golf items. We've had Jack Nicklaus before.
Yep.
We've had John Daly before. So
we've had Bill Murray on the Caddyshack flag.
yeah.
I'll count that.
I guess it is everything else.
I mean, it's a
category.
golfing movie.
It's a golfing movie.
Who else have we had? I'm
Did you
trying
have
to think.
Arnold Palmer on the?
I think we
on
had
the
Arnold
Masters?
Palmer.
Yeah, I
I
was
was
gonna
gonna
say,
say
Arnold
it's
Palmer.
usually Jack Nicklaus or probably the most common one is John Daly. Honestly,
Yeah, John Daly.
John Daly's a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
So that would be in the 1 in 4 series, the everything else category. You'll see that 1 in 4 series, Gino. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. I would say if not today and tomorrow, for sure by Friday. We'll have it in the room very soon.
Yeah, I mean,
we knock out the basketball or the college.
Yeah.
1 in 4 is coming up next.
Yep. Happy Gilmore. Oh, yeah, we did
We
have
do
Happy
have
Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore. Yeah, we've had
Yep.
Adam Sandler autograph Funko Pop. So,
Yep.
yeah, we've had Happy Gilmore actually on multiple occasions.
He's a hockey player.
It's my favorite golf movie. My favorite golf movie.
It starts
Happy
off as a
Gilmore.
hockey movie and then it turns into a golf movie.
Oh, I love Adam Sandler. Love Happy Gilmore. That's
I can't wait for this.
iconic movie.
I'm. It's like I hear a little mixed emotions of
I
how
don't care. I'm gonna go in. ready
who's
for
in it. Like
I'm-
I saw the trailer it had Travis Kelsey in.
Yeah,
there,
he's
like,
right here. Travis Kelsey,
Yeah.
the butler.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you what. Yeah, the 1 in 4 is a 4-spot break. I'm like a rare breed, guys, that I know everyone, like, whenever there's a classic movie, everyone gets nervous about the next one. I'm like you, Nick. I go in looking for laughs. I don't go in like if it's less good than the original, I don't care. I'm there for a good time.
Yeah.
That's why I watched Mufasa: The Lion King. Amazing movie.
Mixed emotions
Watch it.
about
It
that
was
too.
so good.
It was good.
I'll tell you what, Robbie. Every single person that's watched it that I've talked to has loved it.
Okay.
The only mixed reviews is those darn reviewers online.
Oh, okay.
The critics.
The Rotten Tomatoes.
The critics, you don't listen to them. You listen to the audience scores.
Okay.
That movie's terrific. Absolutely is a legend, Gino. He could be the next break. Gino says Adam Sandler is a freaking legend. I mean, Hotel Transylvania, my kid watches and he's good on anything. What was Gino's team? Do you guys remember Gino's team? What's the squad you rep, Gino? Let us
Packers.
know. Oh, he's a Packer fan?
Packers fan, right? Gino, Packers.
Gino's a Packer fan. Okay. He likes cheese, right?
Yeah, because I think we were trying to tell him to go into
For the
the
Brett
diamonds
Favre,
for the Brett Favre.
Which did get snagged up,
Yep.
unfortunately. But I'm guessing Gino's like that new guy, just likes everybody, likes everything.
He said that he said exactly what you just said. He's a Packers fan, but he's opened up to any player. He loves to win.
And that's my favorite type of guys in the room because, like, you can appreciate every player,
Appreciate greatness.
right? And
Yeah.
if you don't like the certain player you pull, you can always sell it. You can trade it. There's always somebody in the room that will like something that you guys have to offer, right?
Pulled that yesterday for him.
Lynn Dickey, there you go. Lynn Dickey has one of the best looking autos.
It is. It's
His
a
autograph
great
is
auto.
impeccable.
Great auto. And I told him that yesterday. I was like, to start off your memorabilia here, you're getting one beautiful signature. Lynn Dickey has
Yeah.
a great signature.
So, yeah, there's Packers hiding in the break room, Gino, just because they're not photoed headliners. I mean, the Diamonds, Jaden Reed is probably in that Diamond series as a and more item. We could have Christian Watson in the and more section. Could be a whole bunch of guys.
Couldn't have said it better myself there, Gino. Sports are incredible.
That is the best statement you can make. You won't find anyone in this break room to disagree. That's why, I like our break room because, all the stuff going out there in the world about this, that, and the other, the negatives. I feel like sports bring us all together, right?
It's true because there's only 2 women in my lives that hate it.
Who's that?
My mom and my girlfriend. They're like, why do you? I was like, I don't like your shows because it's all drama and I don't pay attention to that.
The bake-offs.
My drama is like last minute, 3 seconds left on the clock. It's either kick a field goal or a last minute touchdown. That's my drama. But I love my sports. There's nothing outside, like you just said, that just brings everybody together.
Yeah,
No matter what team you root for. Like here in Chicago, we're all Cubs and Sox. But when it comes to fall, we're all Bears fans. Or we're all Bulls fans or Hawks fans.
Yeah.
But as soon as spring comes around, watch out.
Yeah, right. Except for Dom and Colin. Traitors.
Oh.
Traitors. They're Chicago-based, and they don't like those teams. Yeah, Dom and Colin, we're calling you what you are. Ricky as well. Traitors.
Oh yeah, Ricky's a traitor.
Ricky's a real traitor. So is Dom.
He lived on the south side of Chicago.
Vikings and Packers. What's wrong with these guys? I don't know how they got a job
Eagles?
here.
And
All
Eagles?
right? Oh my God. We work with a bunch of traitors in this break room, guys.
He's
But
also a Golden Knights fan too.
yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
he's a Golden
All
Knights
right,
fan.
Slick Rick. All right, Slick Rick. All right, buddy.
Slicky Ricky.
Oh my gosh. As far as the show, hit of the show so far, this could change, of course, is Ed Reed on the Salute to Service Speed Flex. Runner-up is this Chuba Hubbard replica helmet. Now, we've done a little bit less boxes than normal. We did, 6 vaults, a jersey, 3 jerseys total. So 9 boxes with the personals, Robbie, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And only 1 headliner. Usually it's about a 1 in 3 chance at a photoed headliner and a 1 in 2 chance at a photo or secondary. We've done 9 boxes, guys, and we have 1 headliner gone. That new vault, we have 2 boxes gone, 28 boxes left in the new vault, and we got ourselves 9 photoed headliners, 5 vault keys still out there, and then we have, what else? We have 1, I mean, look at the secondary headliners. I mean, Warren Moon, Xavier Worthy, Tony Dorsett, Warren Sapp. So with these secondary headliners in the vault, it's a 13 in 28 chance. With the 5 vault keys, 18 in a 28 chance at a headliner. The diamonds we have in the new set, 7 headliners left that are photoed in 20 boxes, 9 total with the secondary headliners, almost a 50% chance at a headliner in the diamond helmets. The college has 8 boxes left, 3 headliners left, Drake May, George Kittle, and Ricky Williams. And of course we have the basketball series, which is the chase today, 6 boxes left, 4 headliners left, Shaq, Iverson, Magic, and Dominique Wilkins. And then the mini helmets, 4 minis left, 2 headliners left. That includes Luke Kuechly and Ricky Williams. We're at about a 50% chance at a headliner or better in every series we offer right now, guys. So if you want headliners, come and get them, because the more headliners we skip, the better the ratios get that headliners come out next.
Even a secondary guy like Xavier Worthy, I got an inkling, I got a feeling he's probably going to be a headliner probably come next year. I don't know. I mean, just the connection between him and Mahomes, I think that continues.
I think so as well. There's a little graphic that I saw on Twitter about Xavier Worthy, who, by the way, is a secondary headliner in that Vault series. So, I mean, Chief fans, you can get in that quad box, get Travis Kelce and Xavier Worthy with 1 spot. The graphic I saw, Nick, was his rookie numbers versus Tyreek Hill's rookie numbers, almost identical.
Oh, that's
almost identical. And you look at what Xavier Worthy did the second half of the season. First half, screen passes, deep balls. Yeah. Second half, comeback routes, slants. He got so much better as an overall football player. I agree with you. Yeah. Come next year, Xavier Worthy, he'll be a photo headline. I think a lot like Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers was good as a rookie, Pro Bowler this year. I think he'll be Zay Flowers-esque, maybe even better, Xavier Worthy.
Even my short tenure here, Malik Neighbors went from a secondary to a main headliner just within like 5 minutes.
Right?
Yeah. Rightfully so.
Yeah, things change. Malik.
I mean, anytime I see these rookies and they're secondary, I just see like, okay, they're gonna be up there. So hop on your Brock Bowers, hop on your Malik Neighbors whenever you can.
And what's
Jaden
great,
Daniels,
Malik Neighbors on that chrome here. What's great about the current players too, memorabilia industry is booming right now. These prices for the helmets, for example, Mahomes' autograph value went up like $700 in the span of a year. All these young players, the more numbers they put up, the more stats they accumulate, the more awards they win, their autograph value only goes up. Get a Malik Neighbors while you can get him cheap, right? Because his autograph value is going to skyrocket, and you'll be glad you got that Neighbors helmet potentially in a diamond single for less than $100.
Yeah.
So a lot of goodies in here. So 9 minutes, guys. 9-minute warning. We'll go till 2 o'clock. If nothing else fills up by 2 o'clock, we'll call it a show. We're going to regroup again, though. We do have the 3 p.m. show. We're on 12, 3, and 6 every single day. Here in the near future, might be adding some more showtimes as well. So much to look forward to in the Ultimate Autographs break room. So we're on pretty much almost all day. I mean, you take a brief lunch break between noon and 2, a brief dinner break between, 3 and 6, but, noon to about 11 or midnight, most of the hours we're on. And, 9 a.m. shows across the horizon will be on almost all day. I'm willing to bet UA After Dark, 6 a.m. shows will be next. This bad boy is expanding here in our break room. So let me know, guys, what lids you want to get. And I would encourage you to get your spots now, because even if these breaks do not fill up for this show, they're going to fill up for the 3 p.m. show. You get your spot now, we're that much closer to having the break happen at 3 p.m.
When we start those 9 a.m. shows, can we call those coffee breaks?
Ooh, coffee breaks. Are you a coffee drinker?
Yeah, I go.
I'm not.
I go the iced coffee route.
Yeah, that's the ones that make it tolerable, right?
Yeah.
My girlfriend always says iced coffee, so.
Well, Dunkin' took away my favorite drink. I love the Dunkachino.
Ooh.
They took that away.
Jerks, Dunkin' Donuts.
That was a tough one because they did, with no warning. I got one like a week before, and then I came back and I asked for it. They're like, oh no, sorry, discontinued. I go, no,
That's
my world.
That's what Starbucks did to me. My peppermint mocha hot chocolate.
Oh no.
Seasonal, apparently they said. Seasonal, Nick. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
Let's talk about a couple games this weekend. I think there's 2 NFL games this weekend that I am completely torn on who to pick.
Yeah.
Because I look at the Bills, the Ravens, they should win. Upsets could happen. They should win. Yeah. I'm looking at the NFC games, though. I'm looking at the Commanders. We have the McLaurin and Robinson dual sign. And then we have the Bucks, led by the talented receiver Mike Evans. Beautiful speed flex here. Helmet worth well over $1,000. What do you guys think? Commanders or Bucks? Who's going to win this weekend?
Oh man, that's the one that's very questionable.
Right? You're leaning Bucks?
Yeah.
They are at home, 3-point favorites. Week 1, the Bucks won 37-20, but that was Jaden Daniels' first start. You know what I'm going to do on that game? Because I'm going to bet Commanders +3. And I'm thinking about betting Commanders +3 and maybe even betting on the Bucks money line so I can snag both.
Yeah, you can do a little double dip.
I was leaning Bucks personally, but I changed my mind just because I think the Commanders are a little bit more consistent, and I'm a big Jaden Daniels fan. But if the Bucks are going to win, this dude's going to have a heck of a game, Mike Evans.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think, Robbie? Bucks or Commanders?
It's going to be very high scoring.
Yeah, over 50.5. Both teams averaging 28 to 29 points a game. There was 57 points the first game. That's my betting lock.
Last possession.
Yeah.
Whoever has that last
The ball
possession,
last. Yeah, that's going to be...
I can totally see your way, Kamen, take the Washington minus or +3.
Yeah.
Bet the money line on Tampa.
Right? So you
that one for me is a toss-up. Like me and Alex were talking about it yesterday. Like, blowouts are going to be like Buffalo, Denver.
I do like Denver to cover personally. I have Buffalo to
so
win.
you don't think that one's a blowout?
I don't think so because Denver's the 3rd best scoring defense. Bo Nix looks really good.
Okay.
They're used to cold weather, the windy conditions. I mean, I'm picking the Bills to win, but I think the Broncos can cover.
Okay.
Yeah. The blowout should be Ravens-Steelers, but the Steelers...
Yeah. Well, Alex said that he had that one close. I
have a backdoor cover on that one because it's 10.5.
Yeah, that's a big spread.
Oh, it's a big spread. Okay.
TJ Watt, Lamar's 3-8 against, or 3-5 against the Steelers. TJ Watt on that defense got this beautiful TJ Watt Lunar in here. Then we have the TJ Watt Flex. That could be, a game that the Steelers, like Nick said, backdoor cover, keep it respectable, but you don't really feel like they're going to win the game.
No, I think the Ravens and Bills are just on a mission. They're going to plow right through both their squads.
God, that's going to be such a good game. Ravens, Bills, and the winner plays the Chiefs.
Yeah.
We're in for some fun games in the AFC.
Oh, yeah.
The other game that I have written down as a question mark, Justin Jefferson's Vikings.
Yeah.
Taking on, I know he's not playing anymore, but Aaron Donald's Rams. The Rams are a 1.5-point underdog. Rams did beat the Vikings earlier this season, so it's going to be a great game. I'm going back and forth. I'm trying to talk myself into the Rams because I want them to win because I love Stafford, love the playoff experience. I'm going to lean Vikings, though. Better defense. I think that 14-3 record, that's pretty darn good. So I'm going to lean Vikings, but definitely another toss-up to me. It's the closest game according to the spreads, Vikings and Rams this week.
I like the Rams.
Like the Rams?
I like the Rams a little bit.
I like the Rams.
At home.
Yeah.
Which is
They play good at home.
Covering Puka and Cooper Cup right now just seems like a chore. Like,
very, very hard. Very, very hard.
On the opposite side, obviously, it's Justin Jefferson.
Well, covering Justin Jefferson is brutal.
Yes.
This guy can beat you with the route running, beat you with the speed, jump over the top. Justin Jefferson, I know Chase had better numbers this year, but he had to because the Bengals had to pass. They had no run offense. They were behind in games. They had no defense. It's very, very close, but I like Jefferson as my best receiver in the league.
Yeah, he just hit like quickest to 12. It's some mark.
Quickest to everything.
Yeah.
He's Justin Jefferson, guys. Speaking of autograph value that was skyrocketing, all the kids know the gritty. All the kids know the dances.
Yep.
He's number one all time in receiving yards per game. That is a very valuable Justin Jefferson helmet and only going up. I love Sam Darnold, terrific quarterback. Jamar Chase does have Joe Burrow, makes it a little bit easier for him. I think Justin Jefferson, given too that the Vikings are often ahead in games, not having to pass much in the fourth quarter, he's my number one receiver in the league, Justin Jefferson. The guy is spectacular. That lid is very much available. That's going to be, I think it's going to go down to Sam Darnold. Which Sam Darnold do we see? Does he take care of the ball? Because if Sam Darnold plays the way he played against the Lions, the Rams will win. If Sam Darnold plays the way he played most of the season, the Vikings will win. So it's going to be an awesome, awesome showdown this weekend. Unfortunately, we did not fill up anything. We did make a little bit of progress. We got Chad jumping in. Chad got in that mini double box break. Thank you, Chad. Robert got in that vault double box break. Thank you, Robert. Clint got one spot in that quad pairing. So I said it earlier. I said it all last night, Robbie. When we get the breaks down to 4 or less, when we're halfway there, they believe the break will fill. It fills up pretty darn fast. So we have 6 to go in this quad pairing for the vault. We have 6 to go in this vault double, 6 to go in the vault single. As soon as that break is down to like 3 or 4 to go, it fills up almost right away. So get your spots. We'll be breaking these boxes at the 3 p.m. show.
Yep.
Prez afternoon, Mr. President. We're about to hop off, Prez. We'll be back at 3. Any final thoughts from you guys?
No, it's just been a great 12 p.m. show. Hopefully we can carry this energy over to the 3 o'clock show and have a couple pre-fills. And let's get rocking and rolling for a Wednesday, Wild Wednesday. Let's go Wild Wednesday.
Nick?
Ditto.
Let's go. All right, well, thank you guys. Great job co-hosting, producing, Robbie. Great job to the customers watching, chatting, and buying. Looking forward to an awesome 3 p.m. show. We're here every single day, 12 p.m., 3 p.m., 6 p.m. Central Time. Have a great afternoon, and we'll see you in 1